All right, y'all, we're gonna start off this video right. I just got home from work. It is Monday. I don't know if you guys know, I've been saying it for a little while. I've been trying to get some merch made, and I finally found somebody who was able to do it. I've had a design for a couple months, but I finally got my first package in today of shirts. But yeah, I'm gonna set y'all guys up and we're gonna crack open this package, and you guys are gonna have a first look at the merchandise that is coming to the channel. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. That's a big milestone. So yeah, if you guys could help me with that, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, I got you guys set up. The package doesn't look like it's in the best condition, and it's like really dusty. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm hoping that all of the merchandise is in good shape. All right, you guys ready? I'll move this out of the way. All right, we got a medium. What do you think?
Looks good, man.
All right, so here you guys go. This is it. We got a bunch of shirts in here. This is the front design. I had another front design made because I wasn't like the biggest fan of this one. And I guess he kind of got it mixed up in the email to print that one. So on the next order, the front design will be different. So I guess whoever gets these first order of shirts just has like a limited edition. Like, I don't know. It was I mean, it still looks good, don't get me wrong, and it feels great. But yeah, as you guys can tell, we got a crap ton. And if you guys are wondering what kind of shirts these are on, this is a Trulex. And I'm pretty sure he said it was a 100% ring spun cotton, if I can remember right. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. If you guys are, make sure you let me know in the comments. And as soon as I get a website made, you guys will hear about it first, either on my Instagram, my Snapchat, or probably any YouTube video. So just stick around for that. But either way, let's get straight into this video. I just wanted to throw this in here. I'm gonna pick you guys up in a couple days when we do the install on the truck. All right, guys, what's up? Pretty sure I did the intro the other day when I showed you guys the shirt. But it's been a couple days. I just got out of class. And today's video, we're gonna be working on the truck. I've had this for a little while. I had it sent over by LG Billet, if you guys remember my sponsorship with them. But I haven't really had the time to put it on. I've been so busy. Plus I wanted to save it for a video. But yeah, these are the 88 to 98. Actually, I don't know if it's 88 to 98. Let me correct myself. I'm not sure what year this is, but for the newer interiors on these trucks, I think it's past 95. So if you got like a 96 to 98, you got these door handles, and these are billet aluminum. So if you guys know, on these older trucks, everything on the interior is plastic. And I've installed a couple of billet parts in there before. And for my third part, when my sponsorship ended, they asked me which part I wanted the most, and I told them this because these are probably the most expensive part on their OBS lineup, and it's just the best because, you know, on these OBSs, I'm sure if you guys own one of these, those handles are just, they're so easy to break. I mean, they're plastic, and these OBS doors are so heavy, and you're always having to pull and push on them. So it really puts a lot of strain on them handles. But today we got these LG Billet USA billet ones. And I know my sponsorship is over, but I'm still keeping in contact with them guys. I really like the stuff they do. So if you guys do want to pick up some of these, make sure you go down in the description. I got the link to their website. It's lgbilletusa.com. Pick you up some. I'm sure these are going to look great. And I'm sure they're going to last a long time, especially compared to those plastic ones. I know I'm typically pretty bad at these install videos. I kind of just do it and then show you guys after, but I'm really going to try my best to show you guys how to put these on. And you're going to be learning with me because I have not done this before. I've replaced the handle, but I replaced the whole handle assembly. And this is just the handle itself. If you guys can see, I'm going to have to probably do some other stuff. So we're going to learn together. But yeah, I'm going to set you guys up on a tripod and we'll get right into it. All right, I'm sure you guys are not going to have screws in your actual door panel, but the dude I bought this truck from, I'm assuming he broke all the clips, and so he just screwed the door panel into it. So yeah, me personally, I'm going to have to take the screws out of it and lift it up out of it. But before you do that, you got to take off this little bezel piece. There you go, comes out pretty easy. I've broken a couple clips on this, but they do hold. So I'll replace this one day, but for now it'll be fine. Next thing you want to do is take off the door panel. Of course, I told you guys I'm gonna have to unscrew mine, but whatever way you guys have to do that, make sure you do that. And actually, I think I lied. You have to take this little electrical switch panel out right here, and you do the same thing, pry tool, knife. I'm gonna take this out real quick, and then you have to unplug the connections. So yeah, not very hard at all. I just pried up on the back end of this, and it just comes all out at once. And then on the driver's side, you're gonna have at least 3 connections. So you just wanna get those out real quick. All right, so it took me a little while because some of these connections are wore out, but yeah, you take this out. Now we should be good to lift this after we take all the screws out. Okay, I keep forgetting things before you gotta take this out. You also have to take this mirror cap off. We're gonna do that real quick too. Now we can unscrew the screws. There's also 2 screws in the little armrest part right here, so you wanna get the 2 screws that are out. I only have 1. Don't ask me why, but take these screws out, and then maybe we'll be ready to take the door panel. I'm just gonna set my door panel right here because I do have my tweeters wired into it. I did not do that. That's some rigging that somebody else done. But now it's time to tackle this. Pretty sure you have to unbolt the top screws right here, lean this back so you can pop out the connecting rods on this door handle, and then we can take this door handle off, and then we'll work on this assembly and put the new handles in. So let me go get a bit, and we'll take these out. All right, so after you got all the screws out of the top, and you also have to take out a Phillips head bolt right here, right below the door handle. You just want to pry this back, and there's going to be a rod on the top, and there's going to be a rod coming in from the side near the middle. You just want to pry this back just a little bit, don't break it, and pop those connecting rods out, and then you should be able to slide this out. All right, now that you pop those rods out, we have the assembly. We're going to go ahead and move to the bed, and then we're going to see what all it takes to swap this over. All right, first thing you want to do is take the handle of whatever side you're on and this little plastic clip it comes with. And then, to be honest, I'm about to just take a look at it and see what all I need to take apart. It looks like we do have some Allen screws in there. So we'll just have to figure out where exactly these go. But I'm gonna pick you guys up when I figure out what I'm doing. All right, so what you guys wanna do is when you come back here to the back, there's these 2 notches. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but right here, you just wanna pull this back, pull this little tab back, and it should snap open. And then you should be able to do the other side as well. All right, took a little bit of work, but I ended up getting it out. You'll probably end up having to take this spring off and put it back on the new handle. But I'm gonna go find whatever Allen key this is, whichever one fits, and I'll tell you guys which one it is exactly. All right, it's gonna be a 9/64. As you guys can see, maybe right there, it's probably backwards, but a 9/64. Take out these little Allen keys. This is what it's gonna hold our new handle down. And I'm assuming it disconnects so you can put it in there a lot easier than it came out. But before we do all that, I'm gonna have to get this little clip out right here and this spring, because you're gonna have to reinstall these things back on your new handle. Once you finally get that screw in, it took me forever, but you just wanna snug these down a little bit. So those are tightened. As you guys can see, you pull this handle back. That lever will pull the rod on the back end. I'm gonna go ahead and get this tiny retaining clip off because it was giving me a little bit of a trouble earlier. And then there we go. That should be everything installed as it was before. Also, just reminding you guys, make sure this is tight, make sure this is tight. If you have any troubles with this, I would recommend taking that out because this is a 2-piece right here. I don't know if you guys can see the line, but it makes it a lot easier to put this one in, and then you can connect the actual handle from this side. I know it's a lot confusing, but if you guys do end up picking this up and you are putting this on, it'll make a lot more sense once you start messing with it. Well, I might be wrong. You might not have to install this. This might be connecting on the rod for the handle. As I just reinstalled this piece, I'm realizing this probably goes on your rod and then it connects, so it's a better connection than just the rod sitting in there. So I'll probably end up taking this out and putting it on the rod itself when I reinstall it. All right, we're back over here. I know it has gotten a little bit dark, but I was just trying to learn how this stuff went on. I'm gonna try and put this on real quick just so it doesn't get too dark. As I said, I'm probably gonna take this little clip out that I told you guys to put in and put this little clip that they sent me. Probably gonna be a lot stronger connection. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, I think we're ready to put everything back together. I installed that clip, and all you gotta do now is put it in there, and then these slides at the top, you just wanna slide it into position, and then you guys are gonna put your 2 rods on if you bend this backwards. So let me do that real quick. All right, you guys wanna install your door handle Phillips head screw right here. Make sure that's nice and tight because that's what holds your door handle assembly from sliding back and forth. Next, you guys want to reinstall all the screws or bolts or whatever you had in the top of this little metal door panel in here. All right, I went and I got some lights so I could see, and you guys, so after you get these bolts in the top put back in, you should be good with all that. So it's time to put the top of the door panel back on and slide it back into place. Now you want to put your bolt that you took out of here back into place. Reinstall the actual door panel, but for me, I'm going to be putting my screws back in it. Reinstall your mirror cap. Reinstall your electrical switch panel. Make sure you plug up all your connections before you reinstall it. Before you reinstall this, I would recommend hitting your lock and your unlock button just to make sure that you put your connecting rod back in right and everything works smooth. I would even go as far as putting your key back in, turning it one switch over, and making sure that your windows work. After that, you just want to reinstall this electrical switch panel. Make sure everything snaps back in place. All right, last piece of the puzzle after you reinstall this electrical switch panel is just to put your bezel back on. After you got that back on, you should be done. Make sure your door handle works. But that should be it for this side. Pretty simple process. I'm gonna go do the exact same thing on the other side, but I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through that because it's really dark as it is. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'm gonna pick you guys up tomorrow. We're gonna get a better look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you guys up in the morning. We're gonna take a look at it. All right, guys, I think where I left you off the other day, we were putting in the driver's side handle. Later that night, I just finished the passenger side, got everything wrapped up. Everything works fine, nothing's broken, surprisingly, because you know these OBSs on the interiors, all these plastic things. Usually when you replace them, something breaks and it ends up being like a 2-day thing instead of like a 30-minute thing. But surprisingly, this time everything went pretty smooth. I just had to figure out how it worked. Super easy install. Honestly, I was kind of scared of it, but it was super simple. I think LG Billet did a good job at making this part a super easy install. I mean, I was probably figuring it out for about 30 minutes and it didn't take much longer than that. We do have some more stuff coming from LG Billet. I just have to keep some of that stuff a secret right now. You guys will just have to keep a lookout for that stuff. You open the door here, and here's the driver's side. Looks clean, looks pretty. And then over there, we got the passenger side. And I'll just hop in the truck real quick. All right, we're in the truck. I've got my LG Billet lights, and I've got my LG Billet parking brake release. And then we got our door handles right here. Works as should, super simple, no problems at all. Plus, I think it gives you a lot better look inside your truck. This polished aluminum kind of goes well with the chrome accents that I'm kind of trying to go to with the truck, with the tail lights, the third brake light, all this front end stuff. I think it really ties it up in the interior. I have lgbilletusa.com in the description. Click my link. It helps me out a lot. And pick you up some parts, not just the door handles. If you want to replace your lights, you want to replace your parking brake release handle, I know your AC knobs, they have some of those too. They have a shift lever that I'm really interested in getting because I don't like that black one. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this super short and super simple video of me installing the door handles. I know I've said this a billion times, but make sure you go check out their website. They got a bunch of other stuff. And I wouldn't support this kind of stuff on my channel if I didn't really enjoy it and I really thought it was worth it. And I guess that's going to be it on the door handles. Next week, I have a couple videos that I have to choose if I want to upload or not. But videos are kind of becoming a struggle right now. A bunch of stuff is kind of slowed down in the truck scene with the squat ban, and it's also just becoming cooler. So not a lot of truck events are happening, but we do have Smoky Mountain Truck Fest, and I know I'm going to that. And I think maybe freaking weekend back in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm not too sure about that one though. I definitely am going to Smoky Mountain Truck Fest. Me and Jordan are definitely thinking about cooking up another truck meet. We've got some shirts coming out. I've got to actually go work on that today about shipping out some of mine. If you guys haven't already seen the shirts, go to my Snapchat, add me on there. That's where I post all my updates. Truck videos are slowing down a little bit. I'm gonna try my best to keep a video every week because I've been doing it consistently for about 10 months now, and I think that's the reason that we do so well on YouTube, is that I'm consistent. And I always put videos out every Monday, or every Monday, Tuesday kind of. But if you guys just want regular content every week of just what goes on, y'all just have to let me know in the comments. I definitely want to keep uploading every week. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm trying to beat this wind because I know it's super bad. But if you guys did enjoy the video of the door handles, make sure you go hit that like button, push it out there. Hit that subscribe button, try to get me to 10K. Drop a comment if you guys are gonna pick up some door handles and some video ideas if you got some. And I'm gonna go edit this video and put it out there. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. I'm about to shit on myself.